Once you have completed drawing and sharpening your treehouse drawing, you will want to take an eraser to erase any extra pencil marks. You can go ahead and start to color using colored pencils. Try to do a little bit of shading. So for instance, one part of my wall might be darker than the other. So you can keep your house colorful if you'd like. So I'm going to paint this like a bright red. So I'm pressing a little bit harder on this side. On this side over here, I'm not going to press quite as hard. That's going to make it look a little more three-dimensional. So I'm going to keep it a lighter value. Underneath my treehouse, it could be very dark because there is no light hitting that at all. Now that wouldn't necessarily have to be painted red. That could be a different color. You can decorate and color your house how you want. For the tree itself, trees are kind of a grayish brown mix, but I'm just going to put down a light shade of gray. I'm going to do my edges a little bit darker. You want to make sure you have sharp colored pencils too for this part so you can keep your details nice and crisp. Alright, then I'm going to add some texture to my tree. So using a darker brown, or you can just press harder. Depending on what kind of tree you have, there might be some bark. And the bark is going to kind of follow the path of the tree. Might also have a few knots here and there, so some dark areas where maybe a branch did grow at one point. I can also do a little bit of shading too. Alright, so at this point I have the majority of it colored in. There's probably a few more details I'm going to add to it yet, like signing my name maybe in the tire or carving into the wood. What I'd like to see you guys have is that you have most of the areas colored in. You should be using shading, so making some areas light, medium, and dark, depending where your light source is. So you might want to kind of plan that ahead of time, where your light might be coming from before you start to color everything in. I also like you to hide a few things in your picture. I just put a couple birds in here, but I can imagine that you guys adding tons of fun details that make it about you, whether you have little toys stuck in the tree or little secret, hidden carvings. Try to make it fun, add some extra life in your picture. When you're all finished, just take a black colored pencil and sign your name somewhere in the picture. And then go ahead and photograph it and upload it to Artsonia. And I'm looking forward to seeing your awesome creations. Hope you had fun.